What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another late night, another epic. This would be in a certain category if we were watching by our normal days, except I sort of think this would fit in the category of an epic. We're going to be watching Creature from the Black Lagoon. Just the title itself kind of sounds epic. So, without any further delay, we're going straight into it again. No Big Willie, and there's a smile on my face. But I hope you guys either have watched this or are excited to watch it. Because, Captain, we are a go.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void.
What a way to start a film. You quote scripture from Genesis, and then we have a major explosion from the top.
The record of life is written on the land, where 15 million years later, in the upper reaches of the Amazon, man is still trying to read it.
Wow, they're still trying to read the writings on the land. That just sounds epic.
Luis, I'm going to Morajo Bay to the Institute. You two are to wait here in the camp.
Look at the size of the palm. Oh, I like the webbing in between the fingers. Pretty cool that it left like scratch claws.
What's he waiting for?
Well, he's getting used to the change in pressure.
Well, I don't know why, but it seemed like he was seeing something.
That's right. If it weren't for Dr. Williams going on digging up the dough, we wouldn't be down here. Where is this thing?
At the Institute.
Finding out, first a relic, and then finding out, there is still a real creature.
You say you have hopes of finding the rest of the fossil?
As soon as I get a suitable expedition together.
Well, why don't we make up the expedition? We're here now, and after all, it does come under the heading of our work, doesn't it, David?
Okay, that was quick. That was a quick veto.
By studying these and other species, we add to our knowledge of how life evolved, how it adapted itself to this world. With that knowledge, perhaps we can teach men to adapt themselves to some new world of the future.
Okay, that's fascinating to be learning, from a creature that can both swim in the ocean and function on land.
You've got yourself an expedition.
Good. We'll leave for Manaus in the morning. From there, we'll take a boat upriver.
Oh, could that bring a lot of dough? Oh, are we going to see the first creature now on land? Okay.
No!
Ooh, straight for the face. They completely enveloped him. Well, and clearly very strong.
Dr. Mai is a scientist, not a fortune teller. How can he guarantee anything?
Well, it seems to me a scientist has need for both vision and confidence.
I didn't mean it as any personal criticism, Doctor. It's just that I always look forward to success.
Well, that is sort of true. They're spending money, but they can't really guarantee that they're going to find, any more of the fossils.
And I thought the Mississippi was something.
It's a winding brook compared to the Amazon. This is exactly as it was 150 million years ago when it was part of the Devonian era.
I like that they're showing animals that are going, above ground and then back into water.
And don't forget our catfish. They grow to be 9 feet long and killers. Like everything in this jungle, all killers.
I like how you said it with so much pride. They're all killers.
There's only one explanation. The country is full of wild animals. I think maybe jaguar. Jaguar's claws. They rip like this.
Oh, these men were ripped apart.
Where's Kay?
Kay!
Just in the nick of time.
Let's go back on board, Kay.
I hope we get to see, this creature in the Black Lagoon underwater.
If there is a dead end to this tributary, that's where we'll find the fragments. We might even find the rest of your fossil.
It's a theory.
It's a good theory, very plausible.
I can tell you something about this place. My boys call it the Black Lagoon, the paradise. Only they say nobody has ever come back to prove it.
Oh, of course, that is some paradise, because you just go. You just leave the earth.
All you do is aim it and squeeze.
What are you going to shoot at?
Make any difference?
Whoa. That's some powerful weapon, and I guarantee that will be the weapon used to kill this creature. But that was an interesting line. I actually like that. We might not even have a lifetime.
The Black Lagoon.
Beautiful lagoon.
Wow, it does look very black. I like how their own, all their equipment they're using is so, it's the bare essentials. It feels like they're going in almost, unprepared. And I kind of, I'm scared for them, but it looks so cool. Wait, so technically if nobody ever comes back from the Black Lagoon, so there should have been a mythology around the Black Lagoon, they would at least have some sort of imaginatory or an idea of what lurks there. I have to say, these camera angles are fantastic. I so enjoy seeing underwater filmmaking, obviously with the new Avatar film, but just to see it done in the 50s is so it's fabulous. Whoa! That was epic. I'm not so sure what he picked up. It looks like plants that were growing on the rocks, but that creature, boy, does it have a creepy, I don't know, look to it. The suspense and just having them almost come up, the bubbles, because that's how we're introduced to the creatures, through the bubbles.
Come on, David. You can play house later.
Okay, so whatever he picked up was for nothing to do with testing.
Hey, what was it like down there?
Like another world.
I'd like to see it.
Well, that's probably the most accurate description. It is a completely other world. There's only so much humans can go down and see. Uh-oh. That's not the best decision. Okay, why am I getting the Jaws poster? That's quite similar, but even looking at how the creature swims is interesting. Oh my gosh, is that a beautiful frame. Well, most probably this also inspired The Shape of Water, but wasn't that an interesting frame where, the creature was just mirroring right parallel to her? Oh, boy, is that effective filmmaking. Okay, so at least we know the creature is somewhat curious, but won't necessarily kill anyone.
Thanks, Lucas.
Hey, that wasn't a very smart thing to do.
Oh, but wonderful.
Whoa. Wow, that's some strength. It's able to completely tilt the boat. Okay, now might be a good time to get the spear gun.
Wait.
Is that a nail?
Some of the limestone deposit where I found the fossil is on the bottom of this lagoon.
I think she's probably thinking what touched her feet. Most likely there was something.
Mark, we're out for photographs for study, not trophies. This thing alive and in its natural habitat is valuable to us.
Oh, why settle for a photo when we can get the real thing?
Well, there you go. That's the divide in terms of science and, opportunistic capitalism. I would admit that's quite a big apparatus to be, carrying down there. Okay, so I'm assuming they did see it when it surfaced. Oh, there we go. There we go. It is running away. It swims fast, but it's no threat. It's just running away. Oh boy, it's going even further down. Well, now, I suppose, if the creature were to ever, want to attack these people, now it probably has grounds to.
Many years ago, I heard this legend on the river. A very old native tell me of a man who lived underwater. But she was crazy. Crazy Ghoulie, everybody call her.
Okay, so there was a
no,
legend.
no.
And that's funny that, he was able to get a photograph.
For a merman, he takes a fine picture.
This wasn't imagination, Doctor.
I'm sorry, David.
What proof do we have if we never find it again?
Ho, 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 ho. Whoa. Wow. Oh, it looks like it's treading as if it were hurt. Yeah, I would assume that was probably blood. It probably has a sort of soft side towards Kate. I'm not so sure why. Great shot. Great shot.
We don't entirely rule out the possibility that there might be some form of life on another planet. Then why not some entirely different form of life in a world we already know is inhabited by millions of living creatures?
Very good point. We almost had an attack. Yeah, it still looks like it's been injured. Well, again, they both have completely different motives in terms of the scientific research, so it's best if probably both of them go at the same time. A gigantic feat, but again, fascinating that we're entering into its own cave, which is a whole different other territory. Well, that was quite a quick death, unfortunately.
Got him. We got him. Don't kill him. What happened?
Oh, good thing he didn't wail anymore.
We've got to make a study of that grotto. We've got to collect photographs.
I've got all the proof I need. Get going, Lucas.
Mark.
Oh, because according to Mark, he has the cash cow.
Hi.
Effective, but hard to believe that creature won't be able just to push the top, like the top layer out to escape.
Well, if it weren't for Mark Williams, I wouldn't have my work or even a job.
That's true. He helped you through your training and gave you a job, but he needed you just
I like
as much
how
as you needed him.
the fins, like the gills, are contracting. He's gonna jump into. Wow, I did not see. What? That was so cool. But it seems to always go for the face. Like,
Wouldn't have happened if he hadn't been careless.
There's no one to blame.
4 men dead so far. If he dies, what a useless waste of experience and ability.
Nobody meant it to happen, David.
I don't know why, but I feel like David is getting to the point where he might budge on his whole thing about killing.
We're staying until we get him.
Or until somebody else gets killed. No, we're not. Lucas, we're getting out of here just as fast as we can.
Okay, I was wrong. He has his convictions.
You wish to say something, mister? Huh? Dr. Meyer, will you please to pull up the anchor? I will start the engine.
Don't push the captain on his own ship. Well, somebody does not want the ship to go any further. Here we go again. Here we go again. The creatures, they're gonna take revenge. What brutal strength.
All we're interested in right now is getting the entrance to this lagoon cleared.
I'll be the bait for him.
Oh, Mark, get out of my way.
I'll be the bait, yeah, right.
Crazy to want to bring back the biggest find anyone's ever made? Oh, you don't know what this can mean, David, to all of us.
Mark, you're not going with me.
I am.
Wow. I can't blame him because, it is a big find and it is, it will further progress their research a lot quicker. One question to ask is that if there are multiple versions of this creature, or are we just seeing one of them? Wow, it just yanked that spear out like it was nothing, but I have to say, Mark is a good shot. A great shot, another great shot of Mark being pulled down. Wow. What a sequence, an underwater, it's trying so hard just to, they're both fighting to, get free and such. And then now David has to make the important decision. Should he shoot? Oh no. That can't be good. He probably needs to be resuscitated immediately. Oh, this once expedition where they had a merry group of men
to clear this inlet.
and Kate is just reducing. They're stuck. can't even say anything. Oh boy, isn't that a great shot? Okay, now they're all in for fighting with the creature. Let's blast the sucker out the water. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I like how it swims to the sides. That's pretty cool. The proximity of attack is very close, and it is, like, dangerous. Oh, it is taking quite a bit just to have it knocked out.
Get ready with that winch.
All right.
Boy, does he have some guts to be able to go down there, secure the branch, and, try to silence this creature.
Oh, we're clear. Stand by to pull her up with the winch. Pull her in.
Oh, it looks pissed. What?
No, don't shoot.
Boy,
don't shoot.
that was quick.
You might hit Kay.
I'm assuming he would be taking her to the undercover cave. Okay, it's come down to it. The final showdown. the fight for Kate, I guess.
Kay. Kay, darling.
David.
Well, not really the time to be affectionate.
Get back, Kay. Get back.
Oh, well, good thing it didn't know how to operate the harpoon gun. Boy, does it take a lot to just have it down. I wonder whether it gets healed when it's in the water. Well, the entire thing could have been, quote-unquote, avoided if they hadn't turned so hostile. Well, I guess, yes, it did die, and I guess they can sort of maybe now just capture it and use it for further, testing. Thoughts? An interesting film in its own right, but magnificent in terms of underwater filmmaking. It is quite a marvel. Anytime cinema has anything to do with underwater photography and filmmaking, and they actually are able to get it done. You talk about Jaws, you talk about Avatar, you talk about 20,000 Leagues Underneath the Sea, you talk about, these various films that dare to venture into the oceans and bring about a cinematic extravaganza. And, because it's just endlessly suspenseful. We don't know what's underwater. And the depths of the murky lagoons, the Black Lagoons, it's suspenseful just in its very nature. Nobody wants to see what's beyond underneath. And what more if you have a gill man that can swim super quickly, that has the strength of an Aquaman, but the features of a really old, monster that roamed the earth. I enjoyed how the film began. I enjoyed how fast we quickly went into the expedition, because as soon as you're in the expedition, you're in that one area. You go to the Black Lagoon, and that's really your piece of cake. That's the main course. And I so enjoyed the fact that they did so much, like literally everything. I don't even know why I was about to say like special effects. There is no special effects. Everything is practical. and just to see the level of detail and choreography they had underwater itself was very impressive. The fact that you had Mark and David on sort of opposite ends, but at the very end they're sort of forced to kill this creature. I like that, and just in the fact that sometimes you might want to leave nature just by itself because you don't want to upset it. Well, guess what? Nature will attack if nature attacks. Like the whole thing about bears, like bears, there's okay, just leave them alone. And like at what point can you even do research on this creature? Is it only until it becomes a fossil that it's suddenly ready to be researched for, I don't know, outer space research? That was, I guess, that the crux of that, as to why we should go back, find more fossils, and just Mark going in and saying, how much, do you know how much we can profit off of, this discovery? But it begs the question. It definitely begs the question. And in the like, if you have read the Bible, like there is a chapter on Leviathan. Like that in itself is quite interesting. The whole thing about spears and all sorts of swords or whatever types of like weaponry were used against Leviathan. It was nothing, and there is such a thing. That is that is fascinating in itself. And so I'm really glad to have watched this. I know it was up on a poll before with another film, and this I think got a little bit less of a one to watch, but still I'm quite glad that it was recommended, number one, and that we were able to watch it together. If you guys have anything to add to the film, if there's anything I got wrong, do mention it. But other than that, I hope you had fun with this one, and until the next episode, enjoy cinema, my friend. Yeah, this was great. What's up, you cinephiles? Thank you very much for making it to the very end. Me and Big Willie don't take that for granted. We really appreciate you. Now, if you'd like to show your support to us, you know what you can do up here. You can smash that button, really just smash it. And if you would like to check out some more content, they're all curated by days up over here and playlists. So, you know what? We hope you're having a great day. Don't crumble and just continue to smile and be a good bastion of cinema.